Hi everyone, it's Lana, Planning with Nanny. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a setup for a recipe plan with me. I want to get everything set up and then I will probably come back at the end and show you the filled in process. My recipe is a little long. I could just speed it up, I assume, at the end. We'll see how it goes. But regardless, I have posted a video that I was going to be using this little recipe keeper. But I was going to be like taking out the sheet because this is mini size and this is a classic size. And I am attempting to see how it would work out if I did some decorations around, kind of did like my shopping list maybe in the sidebar or one of the bigger boxes that's going to go with the recipe. And then at the end, I can always put my little recipe back over into its original place, because these are all, you know, separated out by main dishes, small dishes, soup, salads, favorites, healthy, things like that. So I do want this originally, you know, back where it goes, but I figured at the time I was making it, it'll just give me a spot to kind of do grocery list, a little more decorating, and so forth. Just a new take on recipe planning to try to get a little more into the habit, a little more into just enjoying doing this kind of setup. I mean, it's kind of boring to just sit down with this little guy and throw a couple stickers and write down ingredients. At least to me. I think that's kind of boring. So I'm hoping by adding the larger pages, we'll be able to get a little more out of it. So I have pulled the new Garden Flowers book. Just picked this up last weekend actually at Michael's. And of course it has some of the, you know, like my recipe has the bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, those things, and I figured these are so adorable. They would be very big to decorate on these little tiny sheets and wouldn't leave me much space to actually write down the ingredients, recipes, and so forth. So I hope you kind of follow my flow. I am going to pause the video and I'm going to use my wax paper and kind of dig out some of what I'm thinking to be the stickers I'm going to use. I have pulled this little mini sticker pad because here in the back it has like the grocery list, and I thought that that would be, you know, cute to add somewhere over here. And then of course I have all of the different food recipe, which I have 2 of those. I have 2 of the recipe accessory books. And then also the Happy Hostess has some very adorable little things. And my recipe is going to be for goulash spaghetti, the way that my family has always made it. And I think in these little books there may be some spaghetti along with the French bread and so forth. So I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna pull some of these stickers, and then we'll get to planning. Okay, so I have went and pulled several stickers from all of those books. And I guess what I'm thinking, my main idea, I want to definitely start with the grocery list. That's something that doesn't need to be put on the menu. I mean, it has an ingredients, which we'll list out, but who wants to go pull the recipe every time and then take time and sit down and write the ingredients and so forth. So I'm just going to put this, I think since I'm doing it this way and it's in a classic, I'm just going to put it right here in the middle. And I mean, it's kind of my center focus going into this as I'm like flipping through the book and looking at them. Because only at the end of the year am I taking all the recipes I have written down, new ones I've tried, all those, and then moving them back into my book that they're going to stay in. Because again, this will be the recipe book at the end of it all, in each section that they're going to be in. So I want to concentrate. I'm actually going to leave this here where it will be as I'm looking and flipping through the year. I had thought initially about actually gluing them down to the page, but I'm like, no, because at the end of the year, I definitely will want to move them back over. But with that being said, I still want to have it if I'm going to decorate around, and that just kind of, that's the fun part. The fun part of planning and having a happy planner is the stickers and the decorating. So, and I love how the florals, this planner makes me happy. So I just want to go ahead and I'm going to put up here at the top which I might just do in a thin, I don't know, moving right along. We're gonna put that on pause. So this little sticker, again, recipe, don't really have to worry. It has prep time here. So as it's in the book, I'm going to leave this because this is really where I want to say what I'm going to have to do to meal prep. And how cute is that? And in this particular one, it's chopping up the onions, the bell peppers. That is really the only thing that has to be done meal prep wise. So I am going to put one of the, which I might cut that. So I'm going to put there's a little and a big sticker of both the onions and the bell peppers. And I'm going to put these over here because this is my meal prep. But then at the same time, I am going to use them as decoration on this side of the page. How adorably cute already. And then it makes me second guess that I don't want to leave this permanently, maybe. And I might. So of course there is not enough of these word stickers for everything that I need, but I will use what I have. And again, I'm thinking it might just be for decoration. It's like kind of how I sat down and I thought this might all go. It's kind of going a different direction. But isn't that the way planning typically goes? So yes, I think I might do it this way and have all my little words here under bell peppers, tomatoes, onions. And again, I think it is already absolutely adorable. All these little food stickers make me happy. I do want to put here on my little page that this is a family favorite, 100%. My dad is the one that actually always would sit down, prep all the onions, bell peppers, everything. My mom typically would fry up the hamburger and start getting that ready after he prepped, diced, cut all the ingredients. So yeah, it brings back memories every time I do this. And a spatula is really the only tool you need in this whole pretty much a one-pot meal. If you have I forget what they call it. What do they call them? Dutch oven? Dutch oven. If you have a Dutch oven, you can even fry up the hamburger in it, and then add your peppers, onions into it, because that's part of all the instructions on how to prep it. And then you add in your tomatoes, tomato sauce, chili powder, mushrooms, which I found no mushroom stickers. My heart was kind of broken. If you know where any mushroom stickers are, please let me know. I'll come back and add them. Please leave a comment below. Tell me where there's a mushroom sticker of any kind. But yes, so I think definitely, and I'm gonna put this, I don't think, well, maybe I do want it on here. Maybe I do want it actually on the little recipe card. And I was thinking about using these to break down the ingredients, but I'm thinking they actually might work better on the instructions. Like I said, these little pages just do not give you any space whatsoever to actually, I mean, for a recipe with any kind of size to it at all. You know, I don't suppose it has to be you know, precisely on each dot, on each what, but it just, this just gives it a little more color, a little more fun. I have not used any of these pages yet, so I do not know how it will turn out. But there's a first time for everything, and we just got to give it a try, jump in there, see how it starts working out. I am going to take my X-Acto knife and cut around this little serves how many people sticker. Well, it doesn't want to cut, of course. That's the way my day is going to go. All right. That makes it a little better. So yes, and this meal, 100%, you want leftovers. Leftovers the next day after the noodles have soaked in all the flavors overnight. I mean, I really feel like cooking it the night, not even having it for dinner, and waiting till the next day and heating it up and eating it. And my whole family, friends that have tried it, everyone agrees the day after is the most amazing time for this meal. And then, of course, I have my French bread and my butter bread, because that is all that you have to serve it with. And I'm going to put this right over here. And again, quick, simple. I absolutely love it. I will post a picture on my Instagram of the after the pin and once I've filled everything in. And usually once a month I post all of my spreads here to YouTube just as a slideshow. So thank you so much for joining me today. I had super duper fun. Tell me what you think of this idea, and if you would leave this or if you would eventually take it out, and then maybe I can add something else here to kind of keep this planner fun and functional, or if you think that I should definitely just leave it, period, and this whole big classic size planner become my cookbook as opposed to the little one. And I am really leaning that direction. So please let me know what you think. Again, thank you for coming by. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little bell notification so you'll know when I post my next video. Thank you. Bye.